When was the last time you questioned your breakfast? Not lunch, not dinner, breakfast. Most of us have been eating the same morning foods for decades. We grew up believing they were normal, even healthy. But here's something few people talk about. The breakfast that worked for you at 25 may slowly harm you at 55 because your body changes, your hormones change, your metabolism slows down, your insulin response weakens, your muscle mass decreases, and the foods that once gave you energy may now be silently increasing inflammation, blood sugar problems, and heart risk. Today, we're going to talk about 5 very common breakfast foods that could quietly shorten your healthy years, especially if you eat them every day. This is not about fear, it's about awareness. Before we begin, if you care about staying healthy as you get older, about protecting your heart, your memory, and your independence, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I share simple, honest health information designed especially for adults over 40 and 50. No complicated diets, just practical advice that helps you age strong. Because the small habits you build today determine how you feel 10 or 20 years from now. Now, let's begin. Number 1 on the list, sugary breakfast cereals. Walk down any grocery aisle, bright colors, cartoon characters, words like whole grain and fortified with vitamins. But turn the box around. Many cereals contain 10, 15, even 20 grams of sugar per serving. And let's be honest, most people don't eat just one serving. When you eat sugary cereal in the morning, here's what happens. Your blood sugar rises rapidly, your pancreas releases insulin, your cells absorb glucose. At 25, your body handles this easily. After 50, your cells may already be less sensitive to insulin. Repeated spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, belly fat storage, energy crashes, increased hunger later in the day. Over time, this pattern stresses your system, and chronic metabolic stress is strongly linked to accelerated aging. You deserve steady energy, not a sugar roller coaster. Number 2, processed meats, bacon, sausage, ham. There's something comforting about the smell of bacon in the morning. It reminds people of family breakfasts, weekends, tradition, but processed meats are preserved using nitrates, nitrites, and high sodium levels. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as carcinogenic when consumed regularly. Why? Because frequent consumption has been associated with increased risks of certain cancers and heart disease. But beyond cancer risk, let's talk about something more immediate. Heart strain. As we age, arteries stiffen, blood pressure may rise, cholesterol patterns shift, high-sodium processed meats add extra burden, occasional bacon, fine. Daily processed meat habit for 20 years. That's cumulative stress. Longevity isn't about what you eat once, it's about what you repeat. Number 3 in the list, white bread and refined flour pastries. White toast, croissants, donuts, sweet buns, they're soft, easy to chew, easy to digest, too easy. Refined flour has had most of its fiber removed, and fiber does something powerful. It slows digestion. It feeds gut bacteria, it stabilizes blood sugar, it lowers inflammation. Without fiber, refined carbohydrates digest almost like pure sugar, blood glucose rises quickly, insulin follows. Then comes the crash. Over time, repeated blood sugar spikes are associated with increased visceral fat, higher risk of type 2 diabetes, increased oxidative stress, faster biological aging. Your body doesn't just age by years, it ages by stress. And glucose instability is a major form of stress. Number 4, flavored yogurt. Yogurt is often marketed as healthy, and plain yogurt can be a very good food. But flavored yogurt, many contain as much sugar as dessert. Some small containers have 18 to 25 grams of sugar. You think you're supporting gut health? But you may be feeding daily sugar spikes instead. After 50, maintaining muscle mass and blood sugar stability becomes critical. If your breakfast is secretly high in sugar, it makes both harder. The simple solution, choose plain yogurt. Add real fruit, add nuts or seeds, control the sweetness yourself. Small changes create long-term protection. And number 5, fruit juice. This is the most misunderstood one. Many people still believe if it's 100% fruit juice, it must be healthy. But here's the difference between whole fruit and juice. Whole fruit contains fiber. Juice removes most of it. Fiber slows sugar absorption and improves metabolic response. Without fiber, the natural fruit sugars, fructose and glucose, are absorbed rapidly. And here's something important. You can drink the sugar of 3 to 4 oranges in one glass, but you would likely never sit down and eat 4 oranges at once. For younger people with high activity levels, this may not be a major issue, but for adults over 50, especially those concerned about prediabetes, weight gain, fatty liver, energy crashes, daily juice can become a hidden problem. This does not mean fruit juice is poison, it means it should not replace whole fruit. Frequency matters. Portion size matters. Context matters. Why breakfast matters more than you think. Breakfast sets the metabolic tone for the entire day. If your morning starts with stable blood sugar, adequate protein, fiber, healthy fats, you're more likely to have steady energy, avoid cravings, preserve muscle mass, protect your heart. But if your morning begins with sugar spikes and processed foods, your body spends the entire day trying to recover. Longevity is not built on dramatic diets, it's built on stable daily patterns. What to eat instead? You don't need perfection, just smarter swaps. Instead of sugary cereal, try oatmeal with nuts and berries. Instead of bacon daily, choose eggs, beans, or plant protein. Instead of white bread, choose whole grain. Instead of flavored yogurt, plain yogurt with fresh fruit. Instead of juice, eat whole fruit. These changes don't feel extreme, but done consistently, they protect your future health. If you're over 50, your goal is not just to live longer, it's to stay independent, stay sharp, stay mobile, stay strong enough to enjoy life. You've worked too hard in life to let small daily habits slowly take that away. Breakfast happens every single day. That's 365 opportunities per year to either stress your body or protect it. Choose protection,